एरोमेटिसिटी का फंडा याद नहीं रहता, बस एक बार सुन लो, सीसीपीपी रूल याद रखोगे जिंदगी भर। नेट हो या गेट, हर एग्जाम का सर्किट यहाँ मिलेगा। आज के वीडियो में हम करेंगे एरोमेटिसिटी, एंटी एरोमेटिसिटी, नॉन एरोमेटिसिटी, सब कुछ क्रिस्टल क्लियर। और हाँ, स्पेशल टाइप्स भी जो एग्जाम में जरूर पूछे जाते हैं। सो लेट्स बिगिन। कंपाउंड हैविंग एरोमेटिसिटी आर एक्स्ट्रा स्टेबल ड्यू टू पाई इलेक्ट्रॉन डिलोकलाइजेशन। एरोमेटिसिटी समझना है तो सीसीपीपी रूल याद रखो। फर्स्ट सी साइक्लिक होना चाहिए कंपाउंड, सेकंड सी कंप्लीट कंजुगेशन होना चाहिए, मतलब पी ऑर्बिटल का एकता होना चाहिए। देन P4 प्लानर होना चाहिए, यानी सभी एटम्स sp sp2 या dsp2 हाइब्रिडाइज्ड होने चाहिए। लास्ट P पाई इलेक्ट्रॉन्स होना चाहिए, और वो भी 4n+2 के फॉर्म में। इसको हकल रूल भी बोलते हैं। Here n can be equals to 0, 1, 2 and so on. So when you put n equals to 0, then answer will be 2 electron. When you put n equals to 1, then 4n+2 will be 6. You can also put every single integers. चलिए कुछ एग्जाम्पल्स एरोमेटिक कंपाउंड के डिस्कस करते हैं। बिफोर गोइंग इनटू द एग्जाम्पल्स, फर्स्ट यू मस्ट नो पॉजिटिव चार्ज कंट्रीब्यूट्स 0 इलेक्ट्रॉन, फ्री रेडिकल कंट्रीब्यूट्स सिंगल इलेक्ट्रॉन, नेगेटिव चार्ज कंट्रीब्यूट्स 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन। And the most popular example of aromatic compound is cyclopropanyl cation. Here n is equals to 0. कैसे पता चला? Just put the total number of electron is equals to 4n+2, which is equals to 2 here. As only one pi bond is there. One pi bond means 2 electrons is there, and positive charge contributes no electrons. So 4n+2 equals to 2. So n will be equals to what? N will be equals to 0. So this is how we can calculate the value of n. And the next example is benzene, where n equals to 1. Since 6 pi electrons are present here, you can see only 3 pi bonds are there, that is 6 pi electrons. And during calculation of total number of electrons, you can only have to calculate that electrons which are in delocalization. Means you must have calculated the delocalized electron, not localized electron pair. That's why we are not calculating sigma electrons, and we are only calculating the pi electrons which are in delocalization. In cyclopentadienyl anion, the value of n is equals to 1. Since 6 pi electrons are present, यहाँ नेगेटिव चार्ज sp2 हाइब्रिडाइज्ड होता है, बिकॉज वो डीलोकलाइजेशन में है। डोंट थिंक इस हाइब्रिडाइजेशन टू बी sp3, इट इज sp2 ओनली। Another short trick to calculate the Huckel rule is just calculate the number of electron pair which are in delocalization. Here only one pi bond is in delocalization. Here 3 pi bonds are in delocalization. Here 2 pi bonds are delocalization plus 1 negative charge in delocalization, which is equals to 3. So you can observe only those odd numbers belongs to the Huckel's rule. अब बात करते हैं एंटी एरोमेटिसिटी की, जहां गेम उल्टा है। पहले 3 रूल्स वही साइक्लिक होना चाहिए, कंजुगेटेड होना चाहिए, प्लानर होना चाहिए, बट पाई इलेक्ट्रॉन्स इज इक्वल्स टू 4n, नॉट 4n+2. सो हियर कंडीशन n कैन नॉट बी इक्वल्स टू 0. तो कम से कम 4 पाई इलेक्ट्रॉन्स जरूर होना चाहिए. सो एटलीस्ट n इज इक्वल्स टू 1 और n इक्वल्स टू 2 एंड सो ऑन. कम से कम 4 पाई इलेक्ट्रॉन्स जरूर होना चाहिए. Let's discuss about some examples of aromatic compound. Most popular one is cyclobutadiene. Here you can see this is the structure of cyclobutadiene. Here n is equals to 1 since 4 pi electrons are here. And let's talk about an unique example. It was already asked in CSIR NET 2023 June attempt, and it is boron. Here n equals to 1. Boron का empty p orbital helps to complete the conjugation. And I missed another example, which is cyclopentadienyl cation. Here also n is equals to 1 since 4 pi electrons are here. Let's talk about what is non-aromatic compound. जो compound ना aromatic हो, ना anti-aromatic हो, तब वो होता है non-aromatic. Reason planarity missing होती है या conjugation incomplete होता है. यहाँ compound cyclic या acyclic दोनों हो सकते हैं. Some examples of its are mentioned below. COT, that is cyclooctatetraene. It is expected to be anti-aromatic but non-planar है. It has tub shape like this. There are 4 pi bonds with tub shape. So COT doesn't looks like this. It looks like this. So it is non-planar. It is non-aromatic. And the next example is cycloheptatrienyl anion. You can see here In cycloheptatrinyl anion, there are 3 pi bonds. 3 pi bonds means there are 6 delocalized electron plus 1 negative charge is there, which contributes 2 electron. So there are total 8 electrons which are delocalized. 8 electrons obeys the rule of 4n. Okay, that's why it generally expected to be an anti-aromatic compound, because it is cyclic and it has complete conjugation. It is planar because every single atom is sp2 hybridized here, and last one is it satisfies 4n rule, so it is expected to be anti-aromatic. But is it anti-aromatic? Answer is no. It is non-aromatic. But how? Because this compound is not planar. As we expect this to be planar, exactly like cyclooctatetraene, it is also not planar. And if it is not planar, then what is its structure? Its structure is exactly like cyclooctatetraene. The structure of it is tub. We can also draw that. You can see there are 7 atoms, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Here negative charge is there and 3 pi bonds are there. You can see that. Okay, this is the actual structure of cycloheptatrinyl anion. Okay, as it is non-planar, that's why it is non-aromatic. So always reality and expectation doesn't match, but sometimes it matches. The important thing is to identify whether the structure is planar or not. And let's move to the next example, which is cycloheptatrinyl radical. Just in place of this negative charge, if we substitute any free radical, then it would be cycloheptatrinyl radical. You can see here. So it has 7 electrons because 6 pi electrons are there from 3 pi bonds. 1 dot is there, 1 radical is there. So 6 plus 1 is 7. So 7 doesn't satisfy the rule of 4n plus 2 pi electrons, and even not satisfy the rule of 4n electron. That's why it cannot be aromatic compound, and even can't be anti-aromatic compound. That's why it falls under the category of non-aromatic compound. Let's talk about some special types of compound which is important for NET and GATE, and those are homoaromatic and quasi aromatic compounds. ये दो types भी aromatic compound के अंदर ही include होते हैं. Let's talk about first special one, which is homoaromatic compound. Homoaromatic compound is nothing but aromaticity despite one sp3 atom in the system is known as homoaromatic compound. ये cyclic होता है, conjugation भी होता है by passing one sp3 carbon and still follows 4n plus 2 rules. Just remember the rule which was given by me, CCPP. First one is cyclic. Homoaromatic compound is also cyclic. Second one is complete conjugation. Complete conjugation. Homoaromatic compound also has conjugation but not complete due to that presence of one saturated atom. Okay, 90% this condition is also valid. And homoaromatic compound is also planar, but not 100%, because the carbon which is sp3 hybridized is generally at the out of the plane. That's why this condition is also 90% valid. And last one is 4n plus 2 pi electrons. Yes, this condition is valid here also. So the first cyclic and last 4n plus 2 pi electrons is valid in homoaromatic compound, but the second and third condition is partially valid here. Let's talk about the most popular example of homoaromatic compound, which is cyclooctatrienol cation. You can see cyclooctatrienol cation. Cyclo represent the compound is cyclic, and octa represent there are 8 carbons. You can see the numbering 1 to 8, and then tri-in represent 3 pi bonds are there. There are 3 pi bonds between 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, and em represent the positive charge which is at the center 1. Okay, that's why it is named to be cyclooctatrienol cation or cyclooctatrienylum ion, IUM, ammonium, like that. IUM represent the positive charge on the species. चलिए डिस्कस करते हैं ये कैसे प्रिपेयर किया जाता है फ्रॉम cyclooctatetraene. You can see here, simply acidified cyclooctatetraene with concentrated sulfuric acid, you get cyclooctatrienol cation. How? Let's go into the mechanism. Just consider this 1 bond, pi bond breaks towards the 8th carbon. Even you can consider any pi bond out of those 4 breaks towards any carbon. because all are equivalent here. That's why let's consider it is breaking towards 8 carbon. Then position 1 has positive charge and position 8 has negative charge. Okay, and the H plus from sulfuric acid comes here and bonded to this 8th carbon. You can see here 8th carbon is already bonded to hydrogen. At first there was a hydrogen and now another hydrogen is get bonded to 8th carbon from sulfuric acid. That's why there are 2 carbon is there at 8th position, and at first position there is a positive charge. You can see here also. So this is how we can prepare cyclooctatrienol cation. But the next question is, how does it look? Does it look like this or does it look like this? Which one is correct? The second one is correct. You can see starting from position 1 to 7 there is complete delocalization, but the 8th carbon is not in delocalization. That's why we can represent the 8th carbon at out of the plane, and here this has already been done. And from 1 to 7 that is in complete conjugation. That's why you can represent like this hybrid structure. Okay, and this is the actual notation, or this is the hybrid structure of cyclooctatrienol cation. And the most amazing thing is it also follows Huckel's rule, which I already have told, and you can also check it. Just observe the given structure. There is 3 pi bonds. 3 pi bonds means 6 electrons are there, and plus charge means 0 electron. So 4n plus 2 equals to 6, and 4n equals to 4, and n equals to 1. So in cyclooctatrienol cation there is n value comes out to be 1. Let's talk about the last special type which is in our list, जो कि क्वासी एरोमेटिक कंपाउंड है. जैसे कि मैंने बोला था ये भी एरोमेटिक होते हैं, इसके साथ साथ स्ट्रॉन्ग चार्ज सेपरेशन होता है जो कि इन कंपाउंड्स की डाइपोल मोमेंट को बढ़ा देता है. एंड इट्स एग्जांपल इज साइक्लोप्रोपीन ऑन. व्हाई दिस इज नेम्ड सो? साइक्लो रिप्रेजेंट एज द स्ट्रक्चर इज क्लोज्ड, and prop represent there are 3 carbon center meet with prop. Okay, and in represent there is a double bond present, which is this one, and on represent this double bond with oxygen means belongs to ketone family. That's why this is named as cyclopropene on. Here what happens ना, that CO pi bond टूट जाता है एंड ऑक्सीजन के ऊपर नेगेटिव चार्ज आता है एंड कार्बन के ऊपर पॉजिटिव चार्ज आता है. एज आप देख सकते हो ये है वो स्ट्रक्चर जिसके बारे में मैं बात कर रहा था. एंड ये स्ट्रक्चर साइक्लोप्रोपेनॉल कैटायन को रिजेंबल करता है एंड स्टिल सेटिस्फाई ऑल द कंडीशंस ऑफ एरोमेटिक कंपाउंड. नाउ वी आर एट द एंड ऑफ द वीडियो. तो चलो मैं एक आपको सुपर बोनस ऑर्डर दे देता हूँ जो कि है BPTPF. BPTPF. B फॉर बेंजीन, P फॉर pyridine, T फॉर thiopine, P फॉर pyrrole, F फॉर फ्यूरान. जस्ट से BPTPF. ये नेमोनिक्स से आप एरोमेटिसिटी का डिसेंडिंग ऑर्डर याद रख सकते हो. यहाँ बेंजीन सबसे ज़्यादा एरोमेटिक है एंड फ्यूरान सबसे कम. डोंट फॉरगेट इट. इट इज़ द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट ऑर्डर एंड ये ऑर्डर दिया गया है रेजोनेंस एनर्जी के बेस पर. मोर इज द रेजोनेंस एनर्जी, मोर विल बी द एरोमेटिसिटी. So you can also write the resonance energy order. This is also same as this. The resonance energy is very high in benzene as compared to furan. Furan has the lowest resonance energy, whereas benzene has the maximum. तो दोस्तों बस यही था आज का एरोमेटिक ज्ञान. CCPP रूल, एंटी एरोमेटिसिटी, नॉन एरोमेटिसिटी और स्पेशल टाइप्स सब कुछ एक वीडियो में. आज पर मोर इज द रेजोनेंस एनर्जी, मोर विल बी द एरोमेटिसिटी. So you can also write the resonance energy order. This is also same as this. The resonance energy is very high in benzene as compared to furan. Furan has the lowest resonance energy, whereas benzene has the maximum. तो दोस्तों बस यही था आज का एरोमेटिक ज्ञान. CCPP रूल, एंटी एरोमेटिसिटी, नॉन एरोमेटिसिटी और स्पेशल टाइप्स सब कुछ एक वीडियो में. अगर आपको वीडियो पसंद आया हो तो लाइक ज़रूर करो, शेयर करो अपने दोस्तों के साथ और सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलना फॉर मोर सच केमिकल कॉन्सेप्ट इन इंग्लिश स्टाइल. मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में. तब तक के लिए हैप्पी लर्निंग. कीप रॉकिंग केमिस्ट्री.